Hello everyone. Welcome back to another great episode of The Good Word with yours truly, Mr. Frederick. All right, guys, I have a good one today for you guys. And also, I want to mention, guys, make sure you visit Sprouting Crowns on Facebook. We're growing, website coming soon. Also, Instagram as well. So, Sprouting Crowns family, that's the coaching site right now. I want to get into um, you are conquering your weaknesses, okay, and starting to receive your abundance. Now, let me first of all just say that we're going to talk now. We're going to have self affirmation. We're already going to put into existence. We're not going to talk what we need to do. I mean, of course, we have some of that, but for the most part, we're already going to put it in the present tense. You're already doing it. So get in the habit, even when we pray, family, of praying as if it's already happened. Praying as if it's thank you, Lord. Don't every day, God, please give me. No, He's giving you that, okay? Because you're here. You might not even see all the things that the Lord is doing for you. You might not even recognize those things, okay? But talk it into existence, okay? All right. So now that that's said, you are conquering your weaknesses and you're receiving your abundance, okay? Now, the first part of that is going to be you have to, back to what I was saying about you might not recognize what you're receiving and the blessings that you have. A lot of people don't because we're living day to day. Let's face it, we're trying to make ends meet, trying to just get through the day. But understand that knowing your God language, knowing how the Lord speaks to you, and that's different for everyone. It could be through sounds, through synchronicity. It could be through deja vu. It could be through something someone says, something you see, symbolisms, animals, whatever. But your God language is how you hear God, how you hear that intuition, how you hear that message, that inspiration, whatever. That's yours, okay? So know that God language and understand that divine timing too, because everyone has a different timing. And God speaks to everyone differently about their timing, letting them know when to move, when not to move. Like I talked to you guys before about being a lion and being a lamb. Have to be both. It's not a time to be a lion all the time, okay? Also, remember, family, take the good with the bad. Take the good with the bad. Because in life, you're going to have both. And you have to be cognizant of it. You have to consciously understand that it's going to be some bad days. It's going to be some bad things, some things that you just don't like. But you got to take the good with the bad because it could be worse. That sets the tone for your acceptance, okay? So you don't always get into a mood of lack. You want to be in a mood of abundance. To get that abundance, you already have to embody the abundance. You can't say, I want abundance, and you're thinking lack. You're focusing on what you don't have. We could all do that, family. And remember, comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare yourself to no one else. It's only one you. All right? Everybody got a different story, different timeline, as I always tell you guys. So there's no such thing as perfection. It'll never be perfect. If you're searching for that, I don't want to tell you guys to just, go away or anything, but you might as well tap out. You might as well mentally tap out and go to another universe, okay, if you can do that, because it's never going to be perfect. All right, and understand this too. When you're going into your abundance stage, and you are finally conquering your weaknesses, one of those weaknesses are going to be explaining yourself, okay, wasting your time and energy. And as we get older, you understand you don't have as much time or energy. So that'll hopefully naturally go away, but don't over-explain yourself. Debating with people, trying to get people to see your way of things, trying to get people to see how you see things, trying to align yourself with individuals that just aren't aligned with you. Maybe it's not their time. Maybe they don't want to. Maybe they just don't like you. Who cares? You guys on the line. Split. Skedaddle. It's too much time wasted on trying to explain to people why you do things, how you do things, how you think, all that kind of stuff. Some people just don't want to accept you. They don't want to accept anything coming out your mouth, coming from you. Someone else They might be like, oh, okay, I'm all ears. But just from you, who cares? It could be hate, jealousy. It could be whatever. Who knows? Who cares? Really don't even waste your time on. It's not your concern what's going on with them. Just if they are not aligned, don't even waste your time. That rhymes. If they're not aligned, don't waste your time. Bye. Skedaddle. So also, family, understand that also with being aligned, if there's no respect, that's the first rules of engagement. If you see someone doesn't have a general respect, don't waste your time trying to figure out why. Don't waste your time trying to even compromise or work with it. I don't care if it's money, if it's a business deal, if it's personal, certainly not personal life, but any setting, if the respect is not there, you're not there. Simple as that. If respect's not there, access denied. I don't care if they try to come back and fake, because that's what a lot of people do. They know you're no nonsense, right? So you're in your abundance stage. So they know this. So a lot of people, what they try to do, these are shady characters here. They'll try to fake like they got a little breadcrumb you, but then at the same time sneak in and kind of neg you. Negging is saying little, offhanded compliments, little disrespectful barbs here and there, trying to test the waters. But you got to understand, family, in general, people that do that are sick individuals. They are just feeding off of, they have low self-esteem, low confidence. They're trying to tap at yours. And it's a sick cycle. Don't even let them in. If they've ever shown you that trait, get them out of there, man. Hey, listen, when we're in our abundance, we're not around people that have lack. People that have lack are going to hold you back. Another rhyme. Okay, so yeah, leave those people alone, family. No respect, no access. Also, understand that when you have a certain age, your way has worked. Your way has worked because you're here. Okay, it's no guarantee that you should be here right now or could be here. Everyone doesn't make it to 30. Everyone doesn't make it to 40. Everyone certainly doesn't make it to 50. All these ages, you get older and over 60, 70, everyone don't make it to these ages. So something you're doing is right. Okay, understand that. So trust that. And that's your abundance too. You're not guaranteed to have any time here on this earth of significance. Stop wasting time, family. Stop wasting time on things that aren't yours. Goals, beliefs, ideas. Certainly by the time you reach 50, you shouldn't do that. Especially my Gen Xers and up, you should already know this. But don't waste time on beliefs and things maybe your parents, grandparents, or elders, people you might have respected or didn't even respect. You just knew them. They were older than you. If it's not yours, get it out of here. It's not yours. Don't accept it. That's their belief. And you don't know where they got that belief from. You don't know what experiences they had that are different than yours that substantiated that belief. But if you adopted it, sometimes you got to just step away and say, hey, wait a minute. Is this my belief? Or is this a belief that was put upon me? People that raised me or whatever. Understand, you should have your own belief system at a certain point. So yeah, things, ideas, beliefs that aren't yours, you can't have that and have abundance because your abundance is specifically tailored for you. It doesn't look like anyone else's abundance. And that's one of the problems a lot of people run into is they try to look at someone else and say, oh, Jack and Jill have the house, the boat, the whatever it is that they like. You know, they go on trips, they do this, they have this decorated, this garage. That's not your abundance, family. Your abundance is what specifically resonates with you. You might be a traveler. You might be a person that just likes learning. You might be a speaker. You might be a person who likes dance and arts and performing, whatever. It's specifically designed for you. Your abundance doesn't look like everyone else's abundance. If that's the case, we'd all be the same. We're not, clearly. So understand, that's why it's important, going back to earlier, family, is knowing your God language. When you know your God language, how God speaks to you, you know what's meant for you and what's not yours. You can differentiate. And this is specifically difficult, more difficult for people who came up in like narcissistic kind of families because there's no real individuation with those family sets. The narcissist kind of makes everyone blend in with them. And so if it doesn't align with them, it's null and void. It's like, oh, It's not mine. It doesn't count. It's not real. These are sick people, family. And understand, they might have been relatives of yours, whatever, might have raised you, whatever. There's no reason to hate them. You can still love them from a distance, but you understand, just look at it as an illness, a mental illness, in which it is. Narcissism, all that kind of stuff. It's a mental illness. Understand, a lot of families suffer from dysfunction. Don't adopt that. You have your own beliefs, and you understand that you're your own person. Okay, and whether you get that when you're later, or you get it when you're older, get it when you're younger or older, as long as you get it. Also, understand that when you're moving in your abundance and you're healing at the same time, like I talked about in the previous video, healing and ascending, check that one out. Understand that a lot of times the universe is going to test you, okay? People are going to say things to you. You're going to have situations thrown in your face. Old people are going to come back. All this is going to happen. It's the universe testing you. See what you're going to do. See if you're really about that life. And you really are about that life because you learned something. So when the universe tests you, the first part to know, the first thing that you will recognize that you're growing and changing and you're evolving and you're in your abundance, not so much that you're going to respond to how the universe tests you, you recognize it. The first part of abundance is recognition. First part of change is, oh, years ago, I wouldn't even known something was wrong with this. Now I know. I recognize it. Okay, whether you do something about it, that's on you. This light is crazy here. Okay. Thing was just bothering me. All right, so also, family, understand that as the universe tests you, this can create a certain amount of doubts and fears, and which you're constantly working on, because no one is just completely, I mean, even the most confident people, I don't care if you talk about Muhammad Ali in his prime, boxers, Michael Jordan, I don't care, politicians, whatever, singers, whatever form of entertainment or profession that you're in, you're going to have some doubts, some fears. It's not about not having them. You want to always overpower them. You don't want them to control you, okay? Excuse me. So that dictates you. Don't let them dictate you. And I also want to put in there, family, that Sprouting Crowns, remember, donate if you want. If you don't, that's fine as well. But we're growing, and we're going to the next level, so you can be a part of something special. Check out the Facebook page. Also, family, awareness of time. Understand, it's not infinite. It's finite. You only got a certain amount of time here on this earth to do whatever you're trying to do. So your abundance isn't forever. Nothing's forever. Not in this physical form. Okay, in the spiritual form, hey, who knows how far that goes. But on the physical, you do know. Because in the spiritual, there's no time. Okay, it's infinite. But in the physical plane that we exist in, we know that there's a date. Okay, so that gives us importance of time and understanding. Respect your time. Don't keep doing the same things over and over again. When you're in your abundance, part of your abundance is understanding your time is precious. Don't waste it. Now live for the day, family. And also, bad habits. Conquering your weaknesses will be, part of that will be these bad habits. Okay, how did you get those habits? Maybe it was, I don't know, a friend or relative. Maybe it was you looking for some sort of escape, some sort of, dare I say, some sort of sensation. A lot of times we're lusting over things, okay? We're lusting to feel alive. We want to feel like we're here, and we want to feel like we're part of something. We want to be stimulated. And a lot of times, understand, family, that is a false sense. Anytime it's something outside of yourself that you have to seek out to make you feel a certain kind of way, understand, limit how much control that gives you, because that leads to the bad habits. That leads to and it's going to take you years to get rid of these habits, okay? Whether it's going around the wrong people, putting the wrong substances in your body, overeating, which is the same thing, whatever it is, toxic mindset, all of these things, will lead you to, or they have some sort of connection to lust and to desiring of certain things outside of you. All of these things are bad habits. And when you conquer these and you accept them and you recognize them, now you can move on and ascend to your abundance. And it's a process. But generally, you got to recognize it first, okay? Also, family, a big part of as I always tell you guys, we don't live in a world by ourselves. So we live with people, all right? And a big part of this is understanding that individuals earn their slot in your life. This is so important. You are who you're around. If you have contact in any kind of way with individuals that are not good for you, okay, that have not earned, not a title that was given that you had no control over, relatives, stuff like that, that's not earned. That's just something you just happen to be born into. If these people have not shown, like I always tell you guys, a similarity, some sort of synchronicity, some sort of love that's shared, principles, values, these are things that make people your family. Concern, same kind of interest, same kind of heart. That's not going to be people that's blood related to you. Okay? Your tribe is not that. Your tribe is people that share things with you. And they feel and they see things similar. Not people that totally don't. And not that they're bad, it's just they're different. And understand that. And you can respectfully decline. And, that's the only way you're going to find your tribe of individuals you have shared interests with. All right? And not even people that share those distinct characteristics as the family you come from, which you obviously had to distance yourself from if you're getting your abundance. Because if they were a part of that, you'd be with them and they'd be with you. You don't want to be around people that's lying on you, people that's deceptive. They're dangerous individuals and their sickness hasn't been healed. So if they haven't earned that title, don't give it to them. You give them what they've earned. If they've earned the title of stranger, hey, take it and wear it proudly. But do not put someone in your life just strictly based upon, I don't care if they're your children, I don't care who they are, just based on what you believe society tells you they should be. If they don't treat you like that, they don't look at you like that, they don't love you like that, recognize it because it could be dangerous for you. And even friends, family that you have somehow adopted into your life, it changes. Maybe they were your friend at one time and they're not now. Maybe your idea of friend changed. Maybe you got that idea of what you accepted and tolerated from a toxic, dysfunctional family. Okay, so think about it. If you're coming from toxicity and dysfunction, how are you going to have early on healthy people that you're going to link up with and join up with and have deep relationships with? Think about it. Most of those people are going to be what you knew. They're going to be unhealthy and sick as where you come from because it's all you know. And it's not your fault. It's not theirs. They probably come from the same thing. But it is your fault when you don't do anything about it. You break the pattern and you find a better way and you live a better way. That's part of your weaknesses, is accepting the truth and being honest. And you know it by their fruits. If you look back and you see all this betrayal, lying, and all these sorts of hateful, deceitful, backbiting, bad talking, negativity, and you choose to stick around that, you get what you get, family. I could tell you, honestly, you rather be alone than be around that stuff. That's the truth. You eat Thanksgiving, you can get you a turkey and eat it by yourself. you can have Christmas gifts, you can unwrap them by yourself than be around somebody, like that. Honestly, it's sad, but some of us, that's what the deal is. All right, family. So understand all of these things are part of your weaknesses being conquered so you can be in your abundance, which you're doing. Okay, and Sprouting Crowns is all about that. You cannot wear your crown if you are around junk. If you are feeding yourself junk, if you are doing junky things, if you are accepting junk, you don't deserve the jewels. You only get the jewels when you understand and get rid of the junk. And last but not least, family, rule number 1, never stop swinging. I don't care what. I don't care. Your mindset might change and evolve as you get older, which it will if you're healthy. Only unhealthy people keep doing the same thing and getting bad results. No one has it all figured out, family. So I can tell you as a life coach, I've had different ideologies as I've grown and evolved. This is how I am here now. But your latest should be your greatest. So you should be more informed the older you get. And you should be able to help others if you want. But understand, keep swinging. And that's how you get better. When you stop, that's when you lose. All right, family. Remember, donate to, you should see in the description, Sprouting Crowns, so we can continue to grow. And remember, love what you do and do what you love. Peace.